Guess I'll have to give it another try. Hey, what did I just do? I wasn't trying to do that. I went to the wrong TV. Man. Time to kill. Oh, wow. Someone just ran right past me. Ooh, come on. Has to find someone. Bash their head in. Alright, this one looks like she wants the chase. She wants it. Well, that's what you get for greeting the pilot. Yep. Okay. He's really greeting the pallets. Guess what now? Yeah, someone's right behind me to get the pallet saved. Wow. Alright, so that's what we're up against. That is what we are up against. Are you out of your flashlight yet? Because I have a special little place for you. Yeah, not happening. Wow, man, this is the team we're up against, huh? Where'd he go? That's what you get, buddy. Where'd he go? What is with that? What? How did he get up there? Okay, lost connection, I guess. Great. So much for adept. Every time I manifest, I hear somebody. Or whatever, demanifest or teleport, whatever you call it. Ah, I can't get up there. The sounds of him. Scourge hook, please.
Hola.
Hello. Sorry, I was muted. You there?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm here.
What's
Happy
up?
Halloween. Not much, just got off work.
Yeah, how was it? Was it scary?
I mean, it definitely scarred some kids today.
What happened?
Death happened. No, so it was an unfortunate situation, you know, as is most of the cases that I handle. These kids were like out trick-or-treating while this was happening, and the way the guy positioned himself, I had to. It was handled outside, and it was just kids thought that, you know, the caution tape that we put around to protect the scenes was they thought it was like part of like the Halloween getup. I don't know why they avoided the cop cars entirely, but they thought it was part of the getup, so they were trying to run up and see what we were doing, because they thought it was, I guess, a skit, because, you know, they're young kids, teenagers being punks, and the officers had to yell at them to get them away. I'm trying to, like, handle everything as quickly as I can and as appropriately as I can, and I was like, oh gosh, this is not okay. These kids don't need to be seeing this on Halloween.
What was it?
A death.
Like how?
Oh, I can't tell that information yet.
Huh?
I can't tell that information.
Oh.
Well, I mean, so what I can say is that it was a suicide. That was it. And it was just unfortunate, the placement that he had been in. It was unfortunate.
So he did it like on purpose to...
Not on purpose on Halloween. Like, I don't believe he died on Halloween. I believe he died the day prior. But, I mean, for, like, legal reasons. Whenever you're found dead, you're pronounced then. So, like, you could have died a month ago and been in your leathery bone stage of your decaying process. But, you know, once you're found dead, that is when your death is pronounced. Even though you died a month ago, and we found you today, your official time of death is today. So... It definitely wasn't that he had planned it to be on Halloween. It was just, like I said, an unfortunate situation, an unfortunate day. And, you know, kids are kids, and some of them are little punks. And even though they saw the police cars, I think it was like the flashing lights and, like, you know, the atmosphere and the excitement of Halloween. And to be fair, caution tape does get used as decorations. So the kids kind of kids don't really know what, you know, death is yet. Even if some of them have experienced, they still don't fully get it. So it was like, I believe that they just kind of thought it was like part of like the Halloween scare thing, since some of the houses had Halloween, you know, scare houses on them, and it was just one of those things. So I truly cannot blame the kids, you know. But when the officers were literally yelling at them to get away or they're gonna get in trouble, like, that's when it's like, you little punks, you don't need to be seeing this. So yeah, it was that. And then just other like sad stuff. I mean, but mostly everybody that dies in October typically dies because they were born this month. In a weird way, like, unless it's a natural death, people like choose to commit suicide this month because it's the month right before all the family holidays start to happen. So people tend to get depressed around this time of year, and then this is where they start offing themselves.
Yeah, I heard the holidays is a time where that happens a lot.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and it is what it is. I mean, you can be there for somebody as much as you want, but ultimately, people have demons that they're fighting, and they can't always win. And that's when it gets too much, and you take your own life. And again, it's sad. It's unfortunate. So like around these holiday times, since I've been in this job, I tend to tell people more. Reach out to family and friends, and be a lot kinder to people until after February. Like, even if people are assholes, try to be a little bit kinder until after February. That's typically when suicide season dies down. And then afterwards, anybody's nasty, you can be an ass back.
I mean, it's ultimately a selfish action.
Oh, it absolutely is. But at the same time, people get intrusive thoughts, and they don't necessarily mean it. But those intrusive thoughts do be winning. But yeah, doing it around this time of year, it's definitely selfish, but also it
I
it is
personally
what it is.
don't know how anyone could bring themselves to do that, but I guess maybe I've just never reached that state of depression where
Yeah, and that's ultimately how anybody should just look at it. It's like, you know what? I can't comprehend because I would never put myself in that position. But it is what it is. Because you could say, to your heart's content, that you could never experience it, and then somebody else who could still never kill themselves will sit there and be like, "You just don't know." It's like, yeah, neither do you. Chill, bro. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's my mentality when it comes to this type of job. It's ultimately the best mentality to have. It is what it is. Like, you cannot change it. People need to accept death because it is what it is.
yep, everybody's got to get it done.
Mm-hmm. I think the saddest cases are the one where it's like the parent's clearly elderly and the child is a full-grown adult in their like late 40s and early 50s, and when they die and leave their parent alone by themselves because they chose to be their full-time caregiver, that's when it gets sad. That's like when I feel pity for somebody, because it's like, what are you gonna do now? I don't mean to be depressive, by the way. I don't mean to put this out there.
I
So
mean,
we can change the subject if you want.
we're playing a game that is all about killing people,
Killing,
so it's
right?
like it's just a reality.
It is a reality. Reality's scary. Reality is like the most scariest thing I have ever had to deal with.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch TV shows. I like rarely watch movies, although like I would like to watch good ones. It's just it seems like all the new movies kind of suck, but I don't really watch movies and TV and stuff. And the main reason I would say is because reality is just more entertaining and more horrifying than any movie. Like if I watch stuff, I would rather watch, like documentaries of real life stuff.
Speaking of documentaries, I want to see that Dahmer documentary. I've been meaning to, I just have not. All my girlfriends are like, how could you have not seen it?
What's
Blah,
it
blah, blah.
called?
It's like, I think it's called Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer's documentary on Netflix.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
almost positive it's just called Dahmer.
See, I wouldn't see. They did a Netflix thing on Ted Bundy,
Mm.
and
Oh, yeah.
they left out his final interview because it's crazy. Like they put in everything else, but they left out his final interview before he died, where I think like I've watched it and I actually reposted it on YouTube, and I feel like obviously Ted Bundy was a sociopath and a liar and a manipulator, but at the same time, like this was right before he was going to, you know, the whatever he, I don't know if he got the electric chair, whatever death penalty he got. This is like right when he's going to his capital punishment, basically. And so people just discredit it. They're just like, oh, he would just say anything to, like, he thought it would save him or something like that. But honestly, when you watch it, I feel like I've seen a lot of Ted Bundy interviews. I feel like in this particular one, he is actually being the most honest that he's ever been. And I found it interesting that they left it out of the whole documentary.